Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today I'm going to give you a look at another comic pack. This time around it's one of my favourites. We've got Derek, Hobbie, Klivian and Baron Sumtier Fell. Really nice figures. I'll give you a look at Baron Fell first. As you've probably already guessed, he is a TIE Fighter pilot. This figure is decent. It could have been a little bit better in terms of colour scheme and also the fact that they missed out the gloves. I'm really not a fan of that. I don't think that looks very well. Well, don't think that looks very good. Kind of looks a bit rushed, looks a bit incomplete. The helmet and chest armour is removable. You can see. Give a look at the helmet. Oops. The thing I've noticed about the chest armour and the helmet is that if you've got the Death Star Gunner from the Saga Collection 2006, if you remove all the armour and the helmet from that figure, then you can put this over the top and you've got a standard TIE Fighter pilot, a super articulated TIE Fighter pilot, and it looked really good. So I might try and pick up a few of these accessories loose next time I go to a toy fair or something like that. Figure itself is reasonable. It's not the best, but it's alright. Articulation wise, it's pretty decent. It's got a ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips and ball hinged knees. Comes with a little blaster like that of the Scout Troopers, and you can fit that in the holster. The thing you notice about his flight uniform is that he's got the red stripes down the side, signifying that he's from the 181st Legion. The thing you'll notice as well, if you've got the 181st TIE Interceptor that was released this last year, and you try and fit Baron Fell in it, then you'll have a really hard time trying to get him in there. He's a really tight fit. You've got to really force him in to get him to sit in there, which I think is a bit stupid considering he's supposed to be the leader of the 181st Legion. It's just the fact that his legs are just a little bit too long. Might try and score a couple of these guys loose, just so I can get some more flight gear, and might customise it so I can fit one inside the cockpit. So there's Baron Fell. Next up we've got Derek Hobbie Klivian from Rogue Squadron. As you can tell, he's an X-Wing pilot. I'm really not too keen on this mould, this sculpt, sorry. As Jedi Master pointed out, it was first used on Dutch Vander from the Saga Collection 2003, 2004, around that time. It's been used so many times, it's unbelievable. It's been used on Wedge Antilles, Biggs Darklighter, oh, so many pilots, and I'm just getting really bored of this sculpt now. I like it, but it's pretty lackluster compared to some of the sculpts you're getting now. I'm really looking forward to the Rebel Pilot Evolutions pack that's coming out in the Legacy Collection this year. That looks really good. Articulation, as I said, it's by today's standards it's pretty poor. It's got a swivel neck, swivel shoulders, swivel wrist, swivel wrist on this side. On this side you've got the swivel elbow instead of the swivel wrist. No swivel waist, sorry. Swivel hips and ball hinge knees. So really kind of poorly articulated. It also comes with a removable helmet, which is probably the best feature on this figure. And I like the helmet design on him. It's pretty good. And as you can see, he's got his little flight skull cap on. I think they call them caps anyway, I'm not sure. It's a completely new head sculpt, and he also comes with a standard Rebel blaster. I'll just give you a look at the comic. You can see X-Wing Rogue Squadron. Again, Jedi Master pointed out in his review, really great scenes in this one. Got a lot of dogfights between Imperials and Rebels. It's just really good. I remember reading the Rogue Squadron comics as a kid, and they blew me away with all the dogfights that you saw in them. Absolutely brilliant. I love starfighter battles. I think there is. I'll just point out quickly, the character on the front cover, just in the shadows there, kind of like the scout trooper helmet with the horns. I've seen that character so many times, and it's starting to annoy me because I don't know who he is. I'm going to try and do a little bit of research into him. So if anybody knows who he is, then drop me a line. So there you go. There's the Baron Fell and Hobbie Klivian comic pack. I might do the 1/81st TIE Interceptor today. Depends how I feel. So until then, keep collecting and may the Force be with you.